It is E3 2018. I'm here with Gaj, and we just played a little bit of Super Smash Bros. Both of us are huge fans, and we've been very excited for this game. Right off the bat, you played as Ridley. I think that's what people really want to know about.
Yeah.
What was playing as him like?
Ridley was amazing. Like, he reminded me a lot of Charizard from the Wii U version, and that he was, he had a little bit of floaty abilities, but he had some like Samus's like ion cannon and that, and he was very strong, like almost too OP. I would dare say.
Yeah, you also got the final smash with him, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, like I actually was able to connect it on our second match, and it was a really cool way to connect, but it actually felt more difficult to land.
Yeah, it seems like that's just kind of with all the characters. It seems like, so we normally don't play with final smash or the smash ball.
Yeah.
However, it seems like they are much tougher to land in this because even I got it with I think Marth, and I thought I was perfectly lined up, flat out missed. Like, I mean, it looked like I hit, but I missed.
Yeah, like the hitbox is much more narrow, so you have to be much more precise when you're landing it. Like, even if they're lined up right, if they're too far, you can miss.
Yeah, I also got a chance to play Champion Link, and Champion Link is actually surprisingly different from regular Link. There's still a lot of similar moves, like his up and B is still the sword spin, hi-ya! But he has the remote bombs from Breath of the Wild now, which I think are really cool because what I do is I throw it and I just leave it there, and eventually someone will pick it up and I detonate it.
Yeah.
And I noticed the damage and blast radius of these bombs are much better. However, the good news is, if you saw the direct, you know that if you want old Link back, I think young Link is going to kind of fill that role.
Yeah, I actually felt like the same way they're doing with Link, they're trying to minimize the amount of clone characters, so that even though everyone's returning, I feel like they're retooling a lot of the characters, and that's why in this build, they had a lot of possible clones not exist. And even someone like Captain Falcon and Ganondorf.
Yeah, Ganondorf is very different this time, huh?
He was very different. He was much more fluid, much more nimble, like in some ways like Captain Falcon, but his moveset just felt much more unique and much more diverse.
Yeah, he's got a sword too.
Yeah, he's got a sword this time, but he's still got that power, which, while he lacks that speed of Captain Falcon, he makes up for that power, but he felt much more viable.
Yeah, and overall, having played tons of Smash Bros. Wii U, tons of Melee, tons of Brawl, how would you say this one feels compared to the other ones?
I would say it reminds me the most of the Wii U one, but it felt, I think you were saying this earlier, it felt a lot tighter. Like, it felt like the controls were much more precise and you had to be a little more skilled to really pull off some of the combos. But they did make it more accessible to newcomers as well. Like the short hops, which are a much more advanced technique, are now something anybody can pull off as it's part of the regular moveset.
Yeah, and you can also do directional air dodges, which we saw in the direct as well. However, I think both of us kind of walked away like, what are we going to use this for? Like, playing it, I didn't really see any opportunities where I'm like, oh man, I wish I dodged the other direction instead of that way, because I feel like if I just dodge in the air, I'll probably dodge it, but hopefully we figure that out soon. Anything else that stood out from Smash Bros. That you can think of?
No, I'm just looking forward to seeing more of the characters and seeing how the GameCube controller plays with it, because we got to play with the Pro controllers, and while for me, I know you're more of a Pro controller guy, for me it felt a little bit weird. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the GameCube controller does work with it, to see if it does play just like it did with the Wii U.
Yeah. So that was our thoughts on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. For more on E3 2018 and more on Super Smash Bros., you're already in the right place.